Welcome, welcome, welcome to the other side of Bibber Studios. I'm Yelix and this is Beta, and my husband is back there enjoying his gaming time. And I'm going to be painting soon. I'm on early because I have a lot of prep work to do, and I have to show you guys my beautiful cat that keeps trying to steal my chair as I walk around and try to get ready. This is my chair. You can't sit here, okay? But, anyways, yeah. Yeah, go and get out of here, go and get out of here. Anyway, so I'm on here early because I want to get done on time. So I'm going to work on pre-mixing my colors. So when people do come on here around 1 o'clock when I, set my schedule, uh, I'll be ready. So if you're just on here and you want to just chat with me while I prep things, because I can take my time and not feel so rushed to do this, have at it. Come chat with me. Come talk to me. Tell me what you up to. Oy, oy, oy. Hmm. So I need to look for a photo to paint. Well, you're you know, this is like the main foreground over here, so I'm just gonna put this over here, make it look pretty. Should I make my stream look pretty? Like, oh, look, these are the things I've painted. Check this out. This is what I'm working on. Yeah. This the color wheel. The color wheel. All right. So, like I said, right now, I'm just trying to, find something, something new to paint. Oh, I did decide what I'm going to do with my acrylic painting stuff. I'm going to work towards painting trees. I feel like that would be a good reference is to paint trees since I'm painting skies right now. And honestly, I was not sure how this is going to look. So I was really disappointed when I was doing my video for this one almost the entire way through. It was driving me crazy. I wasn't even sure if it looked good because the paint was still wet. And this was my trouble spot yesterday, or when I was painting this. It's probably not yesterday to you guys, but this was my trouble spot when I was painting this. And then I was really nervous about all of this because I wasn't sure if it was looking like water or not because it's a yellow color and a purple color. And that yellow purple made a weird green color. And I wanted that tone. I wanted that tone. I was looking for it because I figured out of all of these colors, that would probably look really nice for a water tone, if that makes sense. So it worked out pretty good. I feel like I've learned a lot. Stressfully learning. Uh, Even just like trying to do the wiping of the white across here. Doing that stressed me out so much. Oh my gosh. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. I was like, this isn't gonna work. It's gonna smudge it and make it look nasty, and it's just not gonna look right. But it turned out really well. Adding the birds into this one was really helpful because it kind of reminded me of like a Halloween night sky or a spooky night sky rather than um a sunset or a day, like, because I think this one was supposed to be like during the day, like this is the sun further into the sky during the day. So that's why I wanted to do this one because I was planning on doing sunset, sunrise, and then a night photo. So this one already looks like it's night, but I know it's not. So I have to do a nighttime photo. I'm going to try to paint a moon this time and see where that gets me, like a moon in the sky. So this one was sunset. This one was during the day. So now I'm going to do a nighttime sky. So I have to find a photo for that. So um, gotta put something on a stick. So when people pop on here and wonder what I'm doing with my time right now, this is what I'm doing. Wow, this pen already doesn't work. Cool. This one work? Very much so. So weird. So I did sunset. And I did midday. Nope. I'm going to be painting the night sky. I need to find a photo of a night sky. Oh, oh, Pinterest, come to my rescue. Help me find a good night sky. So yeah, my next ones, I'm gonna finally be dipping into oil paints, and I will need to find some trees. I'm going to paint trees for my next prompts of well, for my color study of yellow and purple. I don't know if I should draw a full moon and try to put some details into it, or if I should just draw a crescent moon, or like a, that looks cool. Hmm. Because I kind of want to keep practicing clouds, but I'm not sure. I definitely don't want to try to do water again in a scene. Maybe this will be like a night sky with like some mountains and a forest with like a moon and some stars. I don't know if I want to try to paint any night clouds. Painting clouds is very, very difficult. Very difficult. Mm. Sorry, I didn't mean to lean in on the screen there. Just reading stuff. All right. Yeah, I think probably. Oh, there's so many. I want a good moon. A good moon in the sky. Maybe nighttime sky. Forest sky. Nighttime forest sky. Right now, I'm just using Pinterest to sort of find an idea. I want to do distant trees. I don't want to have to put too much detail on them. Maybe a field. Hmm. This is moody. Muy difícil. That one might work. So I think this one, well, no, this is already giving me an idea of what a lot of purples would look like though. Ugh, my lights.
I'll be honest, this is chocolate.
Hmm, that one's a possible good save. I'll probably save that one as an idea. I don't like that it kind of already gives the idea of a nighttime thing because it or the purples. So that's gonna mess with my head.
Really feel like this Mitchell is better. Let's get some height.
I don't know if I want clouds in the sky either. This one's kind of nice, but it already kind of gives me an idea of like the purple hue thing, which I don't know. I like it. I can just do like a little tiny crescent moon or something in the background with like a wispy sky in the back, like very pressed painted. I don't know how I would do the water though. Ugh. I don't like painting water. I feel like I need to watch a bunch of like videos on techniques of painting water because painting water is really difficult. I probably should start mixing my colors before 1 o'clock. Oh, I only have 5 more minutes until I need to officially start doing this thing. People pop on. Maybe a moonlit sky, crescent moonlit sky. Let's see. Ooh, that one's a good one. The sun's like going down, but also the moon is already up. I think that looks kind of cool. I might try that one. I don't know why it keeps doing that screen thing. I think it's because I'm clicking on it. I will save that one. And I feel like I should definitely start mixing my colors here soon. This is a good one. This is my last. All right. I have 3 options now. So I like this one. Subtle clouds, a little bit of land, one small tree. I think I'll save this one. So I have 3 options. Once I'm done mixing my colors, I'll probably come back to my photos, figure out which one I want. So I'm going to turn them all black and white now. Ah, I gotta save them all. Ah, download. Other one. Load, thank you. So download that one. I'm going to download this one. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to download each of these. Oh no, I don't like that one. I have option between two. Because the other one, it's too much trees and land. I don't really want to mess with that right now. I just want to draw more of the sky than anything. So I think I'll just stick with those 2 pictures. And then I'll change them to black and white. Maybe I'll like, I don't know, collab them together. They are both kind of dark, but let's see. All right, so I changed them both to black and white for the most part, just so I can focus on the shapes and everything rather than like the colors of stuff. They are really dark. I might have to, let me see if I can at least brighten them a little bit. Exposure, brightness. Need to brighten it a little just so I can see the details. There we go. I'll brighten this one. Brightness.
Should have tased them.
Just need to be able to see the details in the background. About 50%. Alright, so my photos are ready. I'm either choosing this one or this one. The clouds look easier in this one. I like that there's a tree and land and stuff, and a little bit of stars are showing. And then I do like this one because the sun's down here and the moon's up there, so it kind of gives me an option to play with both colors because I would probably keep this more yellowy and then this more like a, I don't know, a really pale purpley bright hue up there. And the stars can be more of like a mix between like the pale purple and that bright yellow, which is like mixed with white. So I don't know. We'll have to see. So, anyways, I'm gonna work on mixing colors while I wait for my stream to officially start. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. There's that, and I'm gonna get a little bit of music playing in the background. I don't know if y'all are gonna hear the music, but I need music, and I don't know what I'm really allowed to play, honestly, sometimes. Ah! All right, so it's my last ones. Ugh, I definitely need to get these away. Tonight I'm painting the night sky with purple and yellow. I hope you can read that. All right, so here are my colors. Oh, bright yellow, bright red, true navy, and basic white. Okay, these are the colors I'm using. They're cheap acrylic paints, but hey, you gotta start somewhere. This is what I painted already. Ooh. So, officially, again, welcome to the other side of Bipper Studios. I am Yolex, and today we are painting acrylic, or we're painting using acrylic paint. I'm just using some basic stuff, and then I'm also just using a simple color palette of purple and yellow mixed from primary colors for the purple. Here is my little fancy color chart I painted on one of my first videos, and at least for my first videos for the acrylic. So I used the blue, yellow, and red to mix my color wheel. And then I used these two colors to make that color, or to make that purple. And then this is my swatch that I will be using to produce some paintings. I'm doing a set of 3 each time I dip into a new medium of art. So I used colored pencil already. I used watercolor, which um, these are my watercolor ones I did probably like a week or 2 ago. And this is the color chart that I used. Eventually I'm going to do the same thing, but then I'm going to only use red and green for a series of 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. So 3 color pencil, 3 watercolor, 3 acrylic, and then 3 oil paintings. So, just because I want to practice each of the mediums and not get so stuck on one and then have supplies for other ones. It's just fun. I don't know. So, if you want to join in and practice using a really simple color palette and just enjoy the process of learning how to use all your mediums, I don't know, join me, man. Like, it's, I don't know, I feel like it's more simplistic and easy, so you're not feeling so scatterbrained with all your supplies. Like, oh, I haven't used these in forever, and I haven't used those in forever. I don't know, just make a plan to only do 3 of each and do it all in one color, do it all in just a couple colors, only use primary colors. I don't know, just, I think it'll make it more enjoyable, and then you can just practice your skills using different things. Eventually, I would like to use better paints, but like I said, I'm just using what I have on hand. Look at that. Ew. Oh, y'all didn't see it. It was one of those paint boogers. Paint boogers, man. So, I don't need that much yellow because I'm going to be painting a night sky, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of yellow. I feel like I still always give myself too much paint, but it's gonna be a pretty dark night sky, so I'm gonna put a little bit more red than I was thinking I was going to. These are almost empty, man. Hit up my Patreon. I need to buy art supplies. I need better paints. Help me be an artist. Alright, we're gonna mix these big old colors. Oh, I need my paper towels back over here. My painting inspiration. I'm just gonna set them next to me so I feel inspired. I know that I need more blue than red to make a good purple. I really liked my purple that I had yesterday. It was so, I don't know, it made such a good purple for the sky in the background compared to the other one. I hope I don't drop these in my paint, but I think the difference in the purples came out really cool. Because like I said, I'm only using these 3 colors to make the swatches, but I like the purple in this one a lot. The purple in this one was very like deep and blue, where this one was like this plummy, happy color. So it made such a good sunset because like a lot of sunsets are like warm, so this one felt more warm. This one feels cold and dark purpley, like nighttime. This was like the sun setting, but it's still a warm sky. So I don't know. I liked the difference that it made in mixing these. So when you do mix them, you have to like realize how you're mixing them because like I said, that one came out so much more, I don't know, warm, but I had to use a lot more blue to get that good purple. So I think that's the part that like flabbergasts me a little bit because trying to mix the right color every single time for a painting is not easy. So using the primary colors really makes you stop and have like a test swatch page. Like I always hated wasting paper, but like I have like a little test swatch piece because I don't know, you need swatches just like when you're crocheting or knitting. If you're a crocheter or knitter, like you have to have a test swatch. You should. Most people don't. I'm like one of those lazy people that don't like making swatches. So I feel like I do want a rather dark purple. See, that's a good purple. That's a good purple so far. Even how it's like showing up on here. That's a good purple. I like this one. I like it a lot. I have all these like paint boogies, man. Get off, paint boogie. Ugh, ugh. Sorry. Sorry. Don't look at my arm. All right. So, like a, it's a nice deep purple. Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't know. It's a nice dark purple. I like it. I think it's gonna dry nicely on my prepped gesso paper. So,
Like Discord, you're just stupid as Discord. Stop lying to yourself. Shit sucks.
all right. So, now that I have that mixed, oh man, just being a messy painter. I don't want to take the paint off of this because it's a good purple and I need to tape this down. It's time to tape it down. Where's my tape? All right. So this paper is prepped 40-pound weight watercolor paper. So I prepped it with this product here, and I did 3 layers. I did one layer, I let it dry for 24 hours, and then I sanded it. I think it was 220 grit paper, something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. It has to be very, very fine grit sandpaper. So I put a layer on and I sanded it. So I painted in one direction this way, let it dry, sanded it. Then the next time I guessed it, I painted this way and then let it dry and I sanded it again. And it just became like really smooth and soft. And then I did one more layer because I was just like, I really want to prep this paper. I want this to look nice. I don't know how these cheap paints are going to react to the paper. And it's so nice because the paint, since I'm using cheap paint, is very watered down. The pigment is very, very poor. So I have to put a lot of layers on, honestly. And I'm sure if and when, you hit me up on Patreon and help me get my art supplies, maybe I can start using better paints and you get to see, the differences. You can have some before and after videos of good paint versus bad paint. So anyways, um, so yeah, I used this. I prepped the paper because It's cheaper than going to the dollar store and buying canvases that are like these hard canvases when I can just get a huge pack of 40 weight paper, watercolor paper, and like prep them to just be like little extra mini tiny canvases that they're not too heavy, they don't really get in the way. And it's kind of meditative sanding the paper down and like creating your project fully from like the ground up. I don't know. I guess maybe that's why people stretch their own canvases. Who knows? Anyways, I'm going on a rant. Darling, darling,
Yeah,
it's hitting me. I can feel it.
it's feeling.
I
It's
can
feeling.
feel it.
The back of this dude's car hit on the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's traveling pretty well. So, and he's 11 360. Well, maybe he does. His license plate says Camilla. His car was made pretty well. Drives well. I'd like to go. He might be taking me there to kill him.
Yeah, that's happened before. You better watch out. Why are you getting yourself into these weird predicaments, darling? All
He's
right.
going in there.
So I still have to tape this down anyways because
What if they're getting in by?
uh,
Not supposed to do
even
that.
after all those layers of paint and
Supposed
prepping,
to be making money.
it definitely
This might be the last
warped
hour.
my
Hour.
picture. So hold on.
Actually, I gotta get to my
I
CEO.
probably should have flattened this out more while I was prepping it, but you know, it's all good. What did I do there? You saw it on the tiny screen. I was just trying to flatten the paper out. This tape isn't as strong. Get on there. Oh, I need to fix that. I don't want a weird swan even at the fan. Got that sunshine on my Sunday.
Nice.
Everyone, you was coming. Oh,
So
come on. Stay down. Yes, watch me struggle. Watch me struggle. Do I have to use the ugly tape? Do I have to use the thick blue ugly tape today? Is that what you guys do? Does this like dry out fast? Maybe that's just not sticky. Oh, yeah. This one just isn't as sticky. Weird. Well, layers.
see,
I'm just gonna have to waste tape now. I don't know.
got photos.
If you cannot hear my husband in the background, he's talking about our dog Princess, who has for the past couple days just does not want to go to the bathroom. She can go to the bathroom, but she's very picky about where she chooses to go to the bathroom. And they're having a struggle war over here about dominance and going where I tell you to situation. So she's pacing around in here because she only pooped, she didn't pee. And now he's talking about how there ain't gonna be no puddles in this house, not in Vipper Studios, where you're gonna go into you're gonna go into solitary in the cage. No one likes solitary. Alright, so anyways. Alright, I'm gonna paint. Oh yeah, I gotta pick the sky. I gotta show you the sky I'm gonna pick. Alright, so I have two options. Option one, if there's someone chatting in the comments, you could say like, option one or option two. Option one or option two. I like that there's more clouds in this one since I've been painting a lot of clouds, and it also has the sun setting with the moon in the skies and a little bit of stars. I like that there's just like a base amount of land down there too. And then we also have this one, which just has, the moon, but like the sun's very fadedly setting back here. There's still some stars, but there's tree and more land in this one. So, do I want to paint another sun? Maybe I can combine them and still put a tree in there. I don't know. So, those are the pictures I'm working with. So, I feel like I should probably paint it really dark and then just fade down into a light color. This is gonna bother me. Sorry, you guys have to suffer again while I untape all of this. Yeah, look how easily that's coming off. Oh no. Why isn't this tape sticky enough? This is why I don't like art sometimes. It's just mean to you. There's always something. You're getting paint on your hands. You have to deal with things not working accordingly. You have to set things up and prep things, and by the time you finally get the paint, you're all stressed out. You're all stressed out. And then while you're painting, you feel stressed out because you feel like you don't know what you're doing, but you do know what you're doing all at the same time. Like, creating a child was easier. All I had to do was sit there and let it stew in the oven. I didn't have to think about it really. Painting, it's like creating a bunch of little intricate children while doing, I don't know, the growing. My brain's growing. Learn things. This tape is definitely stickier. Maybe I have to leave it in the container. Maybe it dries out. Get in there. Stay sticky. All right, so I'm going to use this painting or this picture, and I like I like the fade of this one better. This one, it's more the clouds that are being reflected off of. And I don't know if I can achieve that. So I'm going to do a combination of these. I'm just going to do a smoother sky in the background with thick clouds, the sun setting, and swipe and a tree. I just really want to add the little tree in there. I don't know why, it just looks cool. So I don't know why I'm using such a tiny phone for this, but it is what it is. All right, so with that being said, I think one of the other things I need to do is definitely put some white paint out. I think I'm gonna leave. Oh no, I can't put white paint. I have to mix my yellows for my very light, bright color, because this needs to be very light and bright, but the sky needs to fade, like blend nicely into itself. So my brain says to achieve that, you need to make a lot of a light color. Let me use this paintbrush. All right, so I already made my purple. I need to make this light yellow color, so I just have to mix, I don't know, 75% of it. It's white, yellow, and white. All right, so I guess I'll show you guys. Oh, All right, so I'm gonna mix these two together because I'm going to, see, look at those freaking paint buggers. Ah, all right, just keep that whole piece because I want it to be pretty light because it's going to be the brightest part of that sky. But I have to slowly blend them into each other midway through the sky. So I need to be able to blend these. And I have to still be wet while I'm doing this too. So I have to be very quick about this. Because though I gessoed this, it still absorbs in a very unique way. Look at that poor paintbrush. I'm just treating that paintbrush so bad. Look at that. Just in the paint. Deep in the paint. Alright, I think I'm going to start with the lighter color first. Yeah, because I feel like it goes most of the way up the sky, but I think it's because it's cloudy. But I'd rather do this first. All right. So this is yellow mixed with like 75% of white. You know, if you're doing ratios, like mental ratios. I'm not going to wipe this one off yet. I'm just going to hold it awkwardly in my other hand. Yeah, nice dark sky. Get it in. Yeah, that's what I want. And the sun's like over here fading, so I just want to lightly. Yeah, yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah.
Sure. It's ready for a big plane. It's a big plane. I'll thank you. See it. No music. Gotta find the reasons that happen there. Leave there. It's 29 other house. So we'll see. We'll see if there's a that good.
I'm gonna mix this purple with some of this yellow to make like a muddy purple. To go over top of this because there's definitely different tones of dark. Maybe these could be like the clouds, the darker part of the clouds. That muddier purple. That sounds like a plan.
Already. Is it already?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use more of that like muddy purple to be the clouds. Like that muddy purple can be the clouds. And then this can be like the dark land. Yeah,
Okay.
something like that. I'll probably put another layer of like the purple up here because I still want to keep the purple, the darkest purple, more bright rather than a dulled out purple because I don't know, the sun's setting, so I want it to still seem like bright purple. It's not like a dark, muddy purple. It's like a bright night sky, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. So this could be the ground area. Yeah, see how dull and dark that looks? I have to go clean my paint water. I will return.
This one gets me every time. It's so hypnotizing and so beautiful.
Yeah, it was really cool. All right.
That's what I say every time we play. I gotta go under this bridge, right? I gotta get into this waterfall, right? So I can't see the top of the lake. Ooh. I see smoke.
I have to move it. I'm so scared I'm going to get paint on it. But if you're following along, I'll show you again. Look to my purple water. It's a good purple. I like this purple. I feel like I applied a lot of paint all at once, so I'm trying to, trying to let that dry. Get the paper, give, I need to give the paper a little bit of rest. If not, it's gonna like, I feel like it'll still start doing some type of filling thing. And like I said, working with cheap paints is kind of annoying because you get paint boogers and weird dry spots in the paint. Ah, I think that's on the tape. I think that's good. I don't need to worry about that. But you get these like weird little chunks in here, so it's a little annoying. Um, I
So
I definitely gonna want to do another layer. I feel like if I still paint over it, hmm, yeah, let me put some more yellow down. I'm gonna need a slightly different yellow for the cloud, and I'm gonna need yellow for putting the stars and stuff in too. Which, you know what? No, because I still have to put another layer of purple down. I see what I have to do.
sweet. Oh my goodness.
I need to mix like a nice pale purple, not too pale to start with, but
Six, yeah. Freaking rich now. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. All these freaking colors. Oh, I got a friend out there. I got $2 million. Looks Shadow celebrating. They're celebrating. And the guy sent it back to his car. He said, "Bro, your cell was 100. I didn't even know you were in there." You heard me?
yes, that's really cool.
I got Shadow behind me.
He's like, I didn't even know you were in
Yeah,
there.
because I was in my out of sight book and he was parked. He's got those black ass windows. I just sat in the back smoking a cigarette.
So funny, oh my gosh.
Um, you know, like looking at Stephanie's face on this. Look,
Oh my gosh. Baby,
I
you're
can't.
such a
It's my
dork.
auntie. I can do what I want.
She's like, my auntie. I'm so glad she got to go to the wedding.
Yeah. I'll take this here bike, right? Set up these things. I got
Good reason to have two paintbrushes. When you're working with lights and darks, you can just gently blend them without really transferring paint. And you know when I learned this? Just now. What a great idea, Yolanda. I don't have to keep going back and forth, mixing my paints up on accident. Look at you learning as you go, girl. Learning as you go.
I didn't realize my side anymore. Go on, sell. Go on, sell. Film the picture. I don't care. It's sell. They're gonna don't cry. At least there's music in this one. Yeah, let's go.
You're still flying that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
oh. I was like, holy cow.
it was barely any money. Like, yeah, each vehicle, 20 like 10 drops each vehicle.
Mm.
Yo, what is that?
Definitely liking how this is going
Holy
so far.
Jarvis, you idiot.
I need to go
Ah,
replace my water again
I don't even
and
use this thing. Shot.
rinse these out.
Idiot. Where
While
are you?
you're waiting, you can take a
You
gander
can't get
at
all of these things for some kid who
what
bought
I
a
have
thing.
so
Get out
far
of here, bro.
while it dries a little bit. And I'm gonna go redo this water.
Haha, stupid. Rockstar, you gonna kill me? There's no profanities there. What are you talking about? Now I gotta check with you're still checking for profanity. That's ridiculous. Yeah, shut up. Question marks. And not even to send my text message. It's ridiculous. Ah, would be cool if I could get a mail like that. Just put her on the ground. Get down. There we go. Look at him. That's it. These are the people I hang out with. Jarvis. Holy Jarvis. You could have picked any name in the world and you named yourself Jarvis. That's how I know your parents were related. As this thing still my text from family. That's what it is. Yeah, it's like I know this is mean, but I can't figure out how. It's okay. Think about it. Instead of worrying about him, let me tell shout out to Grady. Yeah, freaking fantastic. Uh, so it's like Grace.
Hmm. I apologize. I'm just trying to figure something out with my live stream.
Tim's that's nice. I like that Tim. How's that Tim?
Y'all just looking straight at my phone. Oh no. That's all right. You got to see the Bible verse of the day, didn't you? Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his
Yes,
face
yes.
continually. Um, hmm.
Oh, we gotta go get this depth perception. Oh, no. Not gonna go over there with assist A.
There's no way
What's up? Let's go
to
here.
share this nicer. If that's even a word for that. Yeah, she's like, what are you doing?
Gross stuff. She's not gross stuff. Gross stuff. So we done this one. Okay, well, I guess we do this one. It's shout us in Discord. No, it's pushing the Discord. It should work. It doesn't work. No, I can't share my. I can't get my. You did it the last time, and I never learned what you did. You like get
What?
my phone, and
Oh.
somehow you switch it over. Like Discord, it sucks. And everybody who likes it, something wrong with them. There's no scrolling in here.
Okay.
I wish I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know why.
This is stupid. Like Discord's just a fucking stupid situation.
According to it.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
Can
Because
you
mine I can, but I don't know. Sorry, my husband is having technical difficulties. If you would like to see his technical difficulties live with his frustration, you can check him out. Just Google Lil Bipper. With that being said, I'm trying to get back to what I was doing. Because this is the other side of Bipper Studios. So if you want to watch him, you can watch him. If you want to watch the other side of Bipper Studios, you get to enjoy my art.
I started off, I was on here.
He's on Twitch Live right now, and he posts all his videos onto his YouTube. He's easier to search than me. I'm specifically either on Instagram or I am on Twitch and posting on YouTube. So, yeah, Yo Lux Art and Lil Bipper Studios are all in one. Uh, let's see. I wish I could post a picture with this. Is that what this is? No.
I sent that kid a message, the first message. Yeah, they just held it so long because we're checking for I guess the AI could see something to speak about it, but they couldn't tell what because I was like, I forget what I said. What I said. I said, hey kid, I'm like, I play with, I'm like, we play with art together, same or something like that. It sounds that I'm not gonna do something like I don't know. But you with that last
It's
minute thing,
strange. Ah,
saving it at the end.
annoying. Yep, you just get to watch me deal with technical difficulties as well.
That turns you up. Okay, now it says, can you get still hit in here?
Nope. I'm so sorry, people. So much work. Now I'm just trying to share this because I always forget that I'm supposed to like post when I'm doing something and all that stuff. So I'm just trying to
Oh, it's over here.
uh, post things. I wish I could like make them temporary, but I don't know how to do interneting things. All right, back to what I was doing.
Do you want to follow?
All right. Ah, all right. We need to
Oh,
mix some more
go on
paint.
the channel on Twitch and see if you can hear your yeah, because I'm streaming on Twitch right now.
So I'm going to mix
Yes.
a little bit more yellow.
I always
Mix
just go back and
together
forth sometimes with
because
Twitch
we got to
sometimes.
put some stars in
Uh,
that sky.
I
But
fear
I
that
also
even
want to
YouTube
mix some more
exports like
purple
when they finish, they have
because
like crappy quality.
I have
Whereas Twitch,
um
it's at least 60
I
frames
want
a
to put
second
some
like
pale purple stars in there because I think it'll be a nice contrast to make some look like they're being hit more by the sun going down, and then the ones that are hitting being hit more by the moon. So I think it'll be a nice little contrast and play with the colors. Plus, I just need to mix more
oh,
purple anyways because I know that I'm gonna have to paint some clouds as well. So
hopefully I won't get attacked by the 20 people in here. Oh, and you gotta fly mode, so I didn't even notice. I'm just fire in the first place, apparently. That's crazy. Probably not good damage from me. I mean, it only 2 seconds, but that's what it's all about. Adrenaline, man.
all right, so I'm mixing up some more purple. I'm hoping that this is as close. This is close.
So there was a guy parked
Mm,
outside this
no, I
car.
think this
So
one's
I
like
expected
more
Mark
red
House
in it than I want it
and I
to.
saw his car back sat back there, not counting.
That's pretty
And
close.
he told me, he said, bro, your son was 100. I didn't know your
It's a
background.
good purple.
I had to go look at his head.
All right, so
Never done
I want to make a pale purple from this. So I'm gonna
it.
add
You
some
saw his
white.
wife as easily as swatting a fly. It's the sort of power I had.
So don't know how I'm gonna do this because I don't really have like a good
That's it. That's all she wrote.
sprinkler for it. So yeah, I don't know how to do it with like acrylic paint. That's a lot of it.
Same thing I always do, bro. Mess it up with those stupid systems. That's why I can't do these little flying. Jinx. Who's that? That black smoke. It's you? Yeah. What is a business manual? One door shuts and window
Nah,
opens.
it's not working. Mm,
It's not the first load on a small bit last.
phrasing.
We did good. Clucking Bell Farms, nobody's going up there. Actually, yeah, I'm going up there. I got time.
Oh, like where's
What's
my
up?
photo at? I gotta see what I'm doing.
Where? You can't leave. Where are you gonna pick me up? Where are you? Are you down the hill?
Nope, the stars aren't gonna work. I can't use this paintbrush for big things.
Where
Ah,
are you? Oh, I see. No, you're trapped. You're never gonna get up. You're trapped by you're trapped by PCs now. They're never gonna get up. Let me see it. Oh, well, yeah, come look, come look. I can keep up. Take us up there. Think I can keep up? Watch. Fast and strong.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Do I have to water it down? Maybe. No.
Oh, never mind. Already good. Run up there. I'm still on the boat there. Take off there. He said, bro, you said that. Breaks. Election Cutie has the business out of this. I'm not letting them take me. Somebody else already got it. Oh my god, you're fat.
Hmm.
You go there. Go, go, go. Yeah, you gotta go.
I gotta find a very specific paintbrush for this.
Go fast, go as fast as you can. Try and pass it. Are you trying? Told you this little thing goes. Sparrows. This is the other. Wait, where's Blazing Flame and Fury? Oh, there's more business battles. Nah, we're up there. Let's go. Oh, here's where you get it. Get on this mountain.
I think that might work.
Yeah. Okay, I see what it is. Yeah, I traded full speed for the altitude where it's keep up because of your wings. Interesting. Or maybe I just
That works. I just need to water it down a little bit.
well, that backflip should be open. She made it the whole way through, right? So you should be able to land it in the tracks, right?
Mm.
What was that?
Hmm. Nice, nice,
You are? By
nice.
who? Oh,
All right, now I'm going to do that with a yellowy, yellowy pale.
is the back door open? Mr. Lavone is still the only sign. Unless he hates you. He doesn't hate me. Get out of there. Oh my god, bro. Disgusting. Who opens the back door and leaves everything like hot? Supposed to save that. He said suppressing fire. Yeah, keep it up. You're doing great. You're holding them down.
All right, now I'm gonna use the yellowy white. I gotta stand up for this one. I feel like I need a little bit more water.
Whoa. I forgot. When you do these missions, these NPCs are buffed like a mofo. It's like two shots. They just shoot at you. Your armor, nothing. Don't mess up. In case you're new here, you wonder why that is. It's because all of a sudden once you fail these things, flash your abilities. They're not your friends.
All right.
There's Shiesty, Terrible Money Corporation. This whole story is about Take-Two Interactive and all of that. How they operate. But much like artists that are shitbags in real life and make fantastic music, I can't help it that every game they make is freaking gold. But I'd rather give my money to Bill Gates, to be honest with you. I'd rather give my money to Elon Musk, to be honest with you. That's saying a lot. I despise Rockstar. They single-handedly what's wrong with the gaming industry. They started this microtransaction BS, and they pushed the pay to play platform so far that now it's the industry standard. So Rockstar, wow, you gonna let me fly? Thank you, good sir. You know I'm terrible at flying, but I appreciate it. You say good luck. I can fly. Yeah, I'm flying in first person. Yeah, I got this. Except the stupid helmet,
Probably put
which
too
no
many
one
stars
has.
on there, but it was fun. It
Appearances.
was worth it.
I don't know.
Make a pony running into the sunset. Why you hate me? I'm sorry. I'm all focused. Aw,
Hunter
my
Citizen.
bestie.
Who's Hunter
Hi,
Citizen?
bestie. I have to send you an emoji. Aw. Why did it send it like that? Give me my real purple hearts. Man. Look at me paying attention to my chat just a little bit. I did it. I did it. I did it. Yeah. Where is it? Where'd it go? Purple hearts for the win. Yes.
Hey,
Yeah, I really do try to pay attention, but sometimes I feel like I actually finally get in the zone. Oh, I'm staring at the wrong screen. Sometimes when I feel like I'm really getting in the zone, I like focus in, and then even though the screen's like right there, I don't look up enough. I don't look up enough. I'm trying though. This whole streaming on Twitch thing is a lot.
in fact, I'll probably show you
Yeah, I am. It's really nice. I'm glad I'm getting back into my art. It was super frustrating at first because I feel like I didn't know a lot about art. And then I was just using pens for a really long time and I wanted to use this huge container of, I don't know, art supplies I have. And I was like, I don't know what to paint though. And I don't know what medium to use. And so I'd be stuck not drawing or painting anything because I was so focused on what to use. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a little each day and practice color theory.
this thing goes around real crazy.
Oh, you did?
So actually,
Yes. It's so nice. You just let me talk and ramble on forever. How dare you? You should have said that sooner.
thank you, appreciate it. So we got
Yeah, so it's really
from
fun.
the dispensary.
Now my thumb's dirty because I was sprinkling paint at the end of my paintbrush. But hmm, I gotta make clouds again. Painting clouds is really hard, man. So, I need water.
Kind of sound.
What are you doing up so
I don't know. It's
early slash late?
energetic, disjointedness, and being it's
There's a monster snoring beside you. Be nice to him.
the smoking.
He can't help it.
It's the act.
Or can he?
That's enjoyable. Like the fact that it's so from it's a secondary. Just I sit there.
Do you ever just try like zoning out and like listening to what is that called? Listen to some ASMR. I used to listen to ASMR. Um, who introduced it to me? Oh yeah, my sister introduced ASMR to me. You can't have any noise. Man, I can sleep through quite a bit. But I used to like, I don't know, we used to like travel a lot, so I was always sleeping in a car, so I always have to have a humming noise or something in the background. Oh man, that sucks. That has to be rough. I don't know. I feel like I can go to sleep sometimes, like um, but I feel like for the most part, I can probably just I can sleep through just about anything. I don't like being woken up. That's harder to go back to sleep. Why can't you do earplugs? Does it make you nervous? You're like, I can't hear anything now, like nothing. Or is it just uncomfortable?
Whoa.
Oh, it's the fear factor. The fear factor. Can't hear shit. All right, I'm supposed to be painting. Hold on. I gotta stay focused while I'm talking to you. So I'm not gonna look at you, but I'm going to look at the chat. I won't hear the world end. Yeah, no, I feel that. I always wonder about stuff like that too. It'd be scary. All right, I need to use this dark purple. All right, dark purple for the clouds. I never know what paintbrush to use. Should I use my big paintbrush again?
Extremely, yes.
Yes, I'm pretending to paint because I have to think about it. I gotta remember how
And while
all of
you're
this
flying, yeah.
works together. So this is what I'm working
You got a
with.
faster flying thing?
This is
Is it
the
two-seater?
idea I'm going off of. I don't know if you saw it when you popped in earlier or if I had the phone up, so I'm gonna explain it to you.
This is just like all over. What?
So I'm going to, oh, do you want to see my my paint palette? Oh, you didn't see? Cool. So here's my paint palette right now.
Whoa.
Ah! So
Cheese. What's that black smoke do?
I'm constantly looking at this swatch while I'm doing this because it's like sitting in front of me, right? And then I have to decide what color the sky is gonna be. So I used this dark purple to make like the sky, and then I mixed that slowly into it up through here while mixing those colors. Now I have to figure out what color I want this cloud to be
All right,
out
that's
of
good.
these
It's about
purples.
3:43. No.
So I'm probably gonna choose like one of these three because of the lightness of the purple, and I don't want it to look like the sky, so I have to choose one of these purples, and I have to mix that on my color palette. So, that's where my brain's at right now. So, I want to do more of the bright purple. It's so complicated, man. I think it is cool, but it's a lot to think about. Like, who knew that painting was that complicated?
You know this person did.
Because, like,
I'm sure they're saying famous
you
people.
don't want the purples to match because then it'll look weird. Did you see my other ones? Look, like, look at the difference in purples.
Like I watch how-to videos. Like I watch this, and I think this is watchable because like if it was somebody
Yeah.
else that played first
So
person,
this was like a
get
more
the
blue
vibe
purple,
to watch through
and
I
then
don't know,
this was like a
especially with
bright
a
warm
specific thing.
purple.
I can't
Yeah, isn't
understand
that crazy? I didn't even know I was doing it until I was in it. And then I'm like, oh, they look so different. And I honestly was so angry at this one
I
because
think
I
I
had
just
such
jumped
a
on
hard
like one
time
streamer and then they
painting
kept watching.
this. This was driving me absolutely insane. So, um, and then this one I had to put the birds in it because like the photo originally had birds, but I had to put the birds in it or it would have just looked like a flat, spooky Halloween sky. And it's supposed to be like midday sun, sunset, and then this one's gonna be the night sky. Practice makes me go crazy. It does not make it perfect. All right, I have to paint. I have to paint. All right. It's so nice talking to somebody about this while I'm doing it sometimes because it helps me retain the information. So I'm glad you're talking to me or have the chance to talk to me while you try to sleep because you're monster in the room. Uh, okay, I'm making the muddy purple color. So I have to mix a little bit of purple, a little bit of purple with a little bit of yellow to make a muddy dark purple. Well, I need more purple than I need yellow, so that's what I'm doing right now. That's why my head's turned. Nope, more yellow. All right, so now I have this weird muddy purple. I don't know if you can see the difference. Look at all them purples. Now I have a muddy purple that's gonna be the cloud because it's like a shadowed purple. Yeah, yeah. Cloud, get in there.
Into a hobby, 22%. 22% of a percent. Put 8/10 of a percent into it.
Guess what? I think it's ugly. Oh no, not your favorite color. Your favorite color isn't ugly. But this is starting out very ugly. My cloud.
I'll be back.
Yeah, yeah, it is your favorite color.
You're coming with
So
me.
this works.
Watch the video. Like I said,
So this weird muddy purple that I just made, I have to make lighter so I can make those light colors. So I have to make a pale version of this by mixing white with it. Throat, all shades of purple. So you like this muddy purple? Well, you can't really see it. I apologize. It's the lighting. See? Can you see the difference in purples? Yeah, maybe I should adjust that lighting. Move light. You're making a weird glare. Maybe I should turn it down. Eh, eh. That's better. All right. A fall color purple. I could see that. Oh, beverage, rescue me. Do you feel anything at all?
I do feel it, but it's a weird feeling.
I feel like it's such a cool calm. It's very helpful for me. I'm very much enjoying it.
It's calm.
Yeah.
It's calm too.
You have oh, do you still have Android?
What is that?
Purple ink.
I was about to say you have viewers?
Yeah, my best friend.
Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I looked away. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to go in the flying machine anymore. No, no, I don't want to go in there. Oh,
Oh, it's so nice. It is. It's like a plummy. That's like a plummy purple. Is that what you think? Plum purple? Do you know all the different types of purple? You should list all the different types of purple you know. No cheating, no Googling purples. Yeah, it's so interesting when I'm like looking for colors sometimes, they'll name the purples. And I'm like, when am I ever going to use that same exact purple ever again? Like, how do you know what purple is a purple? Hold on, I gotta put this back up. I keep looking down. Funny. Oh, where'd it go? There? Oh, I forgot what purple I was using. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. I wish I could personalize my keyboard more, but it is what it is. I went from an iPhone mini to an iPhone 15, and I can't stand it. The iPhone mini is so adorable and tiny and small, and it could fit in my hand and fit in almost every single pocket that I could possibly think of, right? That's what this one is, right? Okay. And it feels so comfortable. And then I have this giant phone. Like, this is an iPhone 15. It's huge, dude. I can't stand it. I miss my tiny phone. It feels so comfortable in my hand. So I was already bad at texting before. I always had typos and errors, like not too often. It was just like little things sometimes. I feel like I have so many typos and I have to keep correcting my messages before I send them and like triple checking them because I'm not used to swiping on my iPhone on a bigger phone. So my thumb is like messing up and I'm like, ah, like because I can't reach my thumb all the way over. It's so frustrating. I miss my tiny phone.
join that Discord.
Oh,
Send everybody there, because eventually it's going to be a catch-all for everything. There'll be different rooms for Minecraft, for all everything.
oh,
There'll just
okay.
be a platform for it's all instead of like, oh no, we gotta deal with Brawl Stars this, Xbox and that. Say it on Discord.
Oh. I can't re-explain all of that in the state that I am in right now. But he
Hey, I
wants
just
to,
you know what? I fixed it. I fixed how we're gonna do the moderation. You know how we're gonna
I
do
don't know how
moderation?
much you heard, but he wants you to
Get
join
like Scrabble, bro.
one of our
Just get like
discords.
Scrabble.
So we have
If every
we
time
were
you show
creating
up,
a
you're supposed
Discord
to
for
like
our
get a Scrabble
Minecraft
together,
server
right? So we can
called
do this together.
Bippertonia. So we can like go on there and build and have a fun little community where people who
Oh,
like to
yeah,
play
I'm gonna say
GTA
this.
with
Think
Bipper
long and hard before you
and
complain about
chat
yourself.
with him on
Then
OME,
maybe
we
it'll
could
make
all
you
just like
feel better.
hang out and build like a
It's
community
like,
together for all
okay,
our
good.
followers, for him and for me, because he plays GTA a lot and he has tons of
Some
people
guys
that
that
he hangs out
that's
with
not
on
like
there,
what we're gonna
but
see
sometimes they're
most
not
people
on at
do.
night with
So it's
us
like
or they don't want to
maybe
play
you know
GTA.
like
So I
just
figured
don't say
like
the F
Minecraft is mad chill. You can just walk around on there and build and collect stuff. It's like super relaxed. So we want to be able to like bring everyone together, even my art community, to just have like a chill place for people who work at night to, I don't know, go hang out and talk. Like we'll have a Discord channel, chat channel for GTA, one for Vibratonia on Minecraft, one for just chatting, and for my art if people just want to talk about art or even like Bible study stuff or what we're gonna call it, Pipper's Bible Basics. So we can talk about, I don't know, the Bible and God and different stuff like that. So it'll be cool. So we're just slowly setting it up, and it's called All Pixel. So it's just, you know, all pixels. So it's just like a place where you can go chat online and stuff like that. Because we're up all night and we don't have people to talk to. Like sometimes we're just like, we want people to talk to and hang out with and stuff like that, but there's no one place to do that in the middle of the night because everyone's gonna be like, what are you people doing in the middle of the night at 2 o'clock in the morning? Why do you have all these people at your house? Oh yeah, I definitely will. Hold on. So I will shoot you that link right now because if I don't, I'm definitely gonna forget. So this is coming out very nicely, by the way. Do you think so? Because I'm amazed at myself right now that the sky looks as cool as it does on here. Yeah, hold on.
There's no way to make it.
We're still trying to put it together, so if you know anything about
We're never gonna make it to the city in a minute, bro. Are you serious?
if you know anything about Discord and setting Discord up and stuff like that, let me know because it is so difficult figuring out stuff because we're trying to figure out how to put bots inside of it.
Well, here,
So
get in here.
um
Let me try.
you have to go see, it should take you, let me know if this works. It should take you to the onboarding site or like onboarding, like you have to agree to this, and if you press like the little emoji for it, it will open up all the other chats for you. So let me,
You don't have the TikTok?
yeah, so let me know if that's what it did because it worked for me, but it took him hours to figure it out until I got home and I did it because I'm cool like that. I just, you know, I have the patience for it. But anyways, he had such a difficult time trying to figure it out and it wouldn't work. So I had to read through all of his notes and his chat GPT questions because he was having like a freaking field day trying to figure it out, man.
So now after this, we're
So,
gonna
yeah, let me know if that works the way it's supposed to because he wants to make sure that everyone sees the rules first and how we're gonna eventually lay things out. So we have a lot of writing and information we have to put in there because he wants to try to get moderators, but he also wants like a moderator bot and stuff like that too. I feel like I need my watch. I need to set my watch to remind me to drink water when I'm painting. Sometimes I get so lost in the sauce.
nice. No, uh, no, I was just trying to plan.
Says your application is
Flying
pending.
directly over me.
Hmm. So it's supposed to automatically let you in. Darn it.
That's how I went through to the other side of this little sea of elements up here. I'm taking the vehicle back to the city. Because that's gonna be honestly, I had to use the buzzer earlier. Man, I should have made a sharp turn. I said, nope, this is why I like the sparrow. The sparrow is
Oh, because you have to do a check mark. Was that your other emoji? No, that's the one Alex put down. or Bipper put down. Is it? What is that? Oh, it's a picture of Princess.
What's
So
going on?
yeah, you have to. She says her application is pending for.
Yeah, dude, I don't know why it has applications on here. It's so upsetting. I wish I could like do
Well,
that.
I was able to just hit the check mark and it let me in.
No, because like it's there was one. It's like how do you want to make your community discoverable? And it says you can have it discoverable, but you got a bunch of people on stupid statistics, right?
So does
And then
she
there's
need
one
to
that's
be
no, no, no. She just give me 2 seconds.
okay?
Give me
He's
two
gonna
shakes of
he's
the
gonna
bottom
work
step.
on it.
There you go.
All right. He said, "There you go." So I assume that means it should be ready-ish.
Where did she find that link at?
I sent it to her.
So that as I said, the starting of the girl. This is $37,000 to $2.84 million in 2 hours. If only I had this sort of dedication to make real money instead of digital minutes. What the fuck? Capital One would be slapping me if I
Well,
doesn't this
I
look like
love
mine?
you. I miss you too, and I hope you're able
Look
to
at
get
that.
some rest.
Look at that.
Bye.
Uh, right now, heading to
Night night.
Yo, so I was looking for this pixel jumps. Like a lot of this stuff over here, the ideas I had to like put the clips and things like that.
Uh-huh.
It's all locked. It's all like, oh, you can only do 10 megabytes of an upload unless you go ahead and get your Discord Nitro. I'm like, bro, nobody wants that. Stop doing
Mm.
that. So it might be short lived because keep in mind, Telegram, when I had the Telegram thing going, that was you could promote the shit. Was it Telegram? Was it Signal? Which one? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know on that one. Me? Oh. Oh. Well, Shadow got the answers. He needs to tell us instead of laughing at us.
He doesn't know. He said he's older than us. You're 37, not you younger.
Yeah, you're younger than us.
So long before you came around, I was doing all that shit. Did you know I hit a cat turd at 7 months old? You didn't even have fingernails, bro. Yeah, I was putting cat poop in my mouth when you was swimming in your own shit.
Oh my god.
You know what happened? My parents were crackheads. They wasn't watching me. Face fire. Put the covers on the electrical outlets. What we want from us. Like any good, person after winning some money, let's go. To the moon, to the casino, we're going. I'm almost at $3 million. Actually, we're gonna go and do some jobs for this woman here. I don't know. I might have actually taken her out of my contacts, so I have to go and edit my contacts because I did not know you could call her and get money missions to do. Agatha Christie, who would have thought? So I gotta go in here. I gotta figure out how to adjust my contacts. So somebody that took out of my contact wheel a long time. I'm gonna have to get back. Wait, what is it of? Miss Baker? Maybe she's in. No. So how do appearance, preferences, public contact favorites. Yep. Yep. What is this about? Look at this. Yep. I take everything out of my phone except for all the strippers.
Baby.
Juliet, Nick, Chastity,
Baby. Baby.
What?
Stop
No,
it. Oh my gosh, darling. Yeah. Darling.
You said keep who in? Miss Baker.
Dope.
Miss
Dope.
Baker's permissions. So oh, it's dirty in here, bro. Where's the cleaning lady? Look, bags and stuff around the shit. I know it already. Gross. Oh, ice cream. I've never seen this place so dirty. I've never seen this place so dirty. I feel for it. I've never sold a mortgage about $20,000. This is trashed. Never seen it like this. Yeah, dude. Yeah, she's here. Are you buzzing? Did you just buzz my door? Can somebody buzz this? Buzz it happens. I'm just taking it in, looking at all. Look, I see you. Like there's some pants here. This is okay. Media room relatively untouched. You might have to leave. Don't worry. Dude, there's stains on the carpet. They're gonna be here forever. It's oh my god, it's so bad. Yo, Lex, you have to look. It's so bad. Like, look, I thought it was bad because like it's a bunch of stuff over here, right? So
Yeah.
wait, I threw a $20,000 party.
Why?
Look, look at what they did in this
Oh
place.
my gosh, what in the world?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
yeah.
So strange.
Look at this. There's paintings on the floor, bro. What? Cans and everything. Come on.
That's so funny.
It better not be so. I need to sit down.
How did you throw a party? How did you even, is that, like everybody like in the game? Like that's on
No.
the server?
I said an invite out to everybody.
That's so cool. That's so funny.
Everybody. Everybody who was important enough to join. Didn't join. Obviously. Didn't. That would be actually. Why not? this is Twitch stream. Audio's probably not going to pick up over here because the audio's so far away from the mic. But have a chat. What is the chat? No, there's no one there. No, no, no chat. I just typed into the chat. I said no chat in the chat. So they can't hear me because I'm all like, when I stream like this, I sit in a specific way so the stupid mic picks me up because it's not a mic for podcast hearing. No, I think I'm gonna stop streaming. To go upstairs. So I made a bunch of money. Obviously, I did what I was supposed to do on here. I'm gonna keep seeing this. This is a good lobby, so I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go downstairs on here and buy the chips. And then go spend a little. And then I'm gonna go sit at the roulette table and see if I can take the bugs out as well as here. Either way, okay. But either way, the stream stops now because then I can sit here and just be comfortable and play as opposed to trying to lean over this. You should have seen crazy dive that we used last week. Because like she's over her stream, Yola says she's painting right now. If you go to her Twitch, twitch.tv/Yola, you'll see her. She's got a real nice setup and everything. So the steps going up this. So there's hold it for the camera, tripod for the light. So she, oh yeah, she does that. She'll speed them all up. Yeah.
That's more on my Instagram and
She's doing some
stuff.
baby car. Come on, no place for it. At 50,000 instead. Yeah. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. So 2.87 cash, 50,000 in the bank, 8.72 chips. Yeah, 8,722,000 in chips. I buy 50,000 every day. It's like that's myself. I mean, I guess that. Listen, if they did that, bro, if they were like, yeah, there's a weird continuation where only your chips are the things that can carry over GTA's, I would shit my pants. Oh no, probably never spent. Yeah, I'm doing it because it shows a different amount of chips in your safe in your penthouse, and it fills up by 50 minutes, I think. So my goal is to fill that safe. So fill that safe, I think you have to have like 20 million chips or something. I have weird flexes on here. um, Baker, I'm calling this Baker right now. See what that competition shows. Request work. Request engineer. Request luxury car. Okay. That's just It says go to the croupier's apartment. Croupier, what the I wasn't taking no tips. That's crazy. That's funny. I like that. Did you know that you could do that, Yolex? You can call this lady from the casino. Hey, casino. Didn't they say that casino heist is supposed to be a guaranteed diamonds this week? However, I have an unbeatable heist. My license
Mm.
now, so it cannot be beaten. Have you taken part, Shadow? Have you tried an unbeatable casino heist? Changing any settings. So playing in first person is unbeatable. I will be willing to bet. I will be willing to bet that Sumi and you and myself and all the other people. I think there's an attempt. There's an attempt at this with Sumi as a co-partner. Like, willing to pay. That's how much I want to get this done. I'd rather just sell the stock and give you the $5. What is this? Oh my god. No, I don't want to cancel. It's a weird challenge now.
I'm supposed to be walking the dogs.
Oh my god. I'm supposed to be, but I'm chasing this dude. I'm chasing this dude, and I don't know where he went. He went the totally opposite way. Fucking fuck. I didn't know I'd be chasing with everybody on this. I'm in here with a streetcar. Yeah, I should be. Look at the planes in the sky. Oh, I did. 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 Yeah, I did. I got 5,000 chips. Ah. Uh,
Did you take them out yet?
nope.
Oh.
Take them out right now.
Okay.
Oh, oh, look at oh, big thing.
Yeah, and she was making funny noises while she's like sleeping over there. That's why I asked, because I was like, Is that her like grumbling because she needs to go out, or is it her sleeping?
Yeah. That's my spread.
Hmm? Oh, gotcha. A little roulette.
Mm-hmm. 32. Dyslexia, I need it. 23.
I'm done.
He's still in here. He's still in here. Mic check.
Hmm. Looking at it from a kind of far away vision of, because it's on my screen far away from me. I think it looks good, I guess. Looks like the night sky. I think I achieved what I was going for. I think I want to darken this down here a little bit because it looks really light right there. So I just need to make one more purple. Just a little bit, just a little bit.
It's really nice.
Thank you, baby. It's 3:10. I'm done. I'm done. I need to eat. I hear my husband trying to warm up something. So if it's coffee, that means he needs food soon. So this is the other side of Bipper Studios. I am glad that if you joined, I hope you enjoyed it. If you watch this later on, cool. I'm going to be posting this entire thing on YouTube. So if you missed it here on Twitch, you can definitely find it on YouTube and maybe little clips of my finished projects on my Instagram. So thank you for watching. Bye now.